But we are live to talk about this book. Sorry, I was clicking on the button. Okay. On My Evil.
We're, we're live.
Cold.
That was funny.
Okay.
That was great.
Okay. What an introduction.
Yeah, just face frame, man. Like, that's the way to do it.
Oh, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're here to talk about My Evil.
We are. We are here. Oh, crap. My bad.
Like it says, shocker romance.
Yep. Yes. And my bad. It is like everywhere. There we go. I'm fixing the stream on top of trying to get the notes up, and it's just, I could not find the notes. Okay.
I see that. I saw it on screen.
Yeah, my bad.
You can see it.
My
Sorry.
bad. My bad. Whoopsie.
What new with this?
We're a little new. Okay.
So I guess we can kind of talk about the change we'll probably be. We're gonna make it more of our thoughts rather than
Notes.
event. Yeah, in the notes.
Yeah.
Because it is a little tedious to write
Everything.
notes. According to Jay, I read a note about every page.
I noticed. And I've added one or two comments. Not throughout the whole thing, but like I made one or two comments like in there.
A lot of it's not necessary, but it's like, if I'm gonna write notes, I'm gonna write notes.
And
Like,
that's okay. You know what? The designated note taker was you.
but now we're gonna do more questions and gonna fill out a form.
Yes.
So
Yes. And
we'll see how that goes.
yes. And well, the good thing about the form is that if anything, we could I could write it in on like a little notebook for me
Yeah.
and make my notes instead of typing it in there. That way we all have our own thoughts and separate.
But yeah, I figured you can just copy questions. We can probably maybe meet up halfway through the month and discuss which ones we want to take off or edit or
Yeah.
because like I said, I just repeated it.
Hi.
So there you go.
Hi.
Hey.
Unfortunately, you are not with us for this book. But hopefully, after hearing about this book, because I was telling her, this book does seem like something she would actually read.
Okay.
So we'll see. Hopefully next time you'll be able to join us when we tell you what the next book is. But to go into it, we read My Evil for Crystal's recommendation because she got the book while she was at a
Kind of like a affair of the heart, kind of
yeah.
flea. I don't want to say flea market. So
Yeah.
Met her, talked with her a little bit. Unfortunately, she will not be able to join us for this, but she said she will watch it afterwards.
Yep.
But yeah, she was really great to talk with. She also just went off.
Mm-hmm.
But she also, I think, I don't remember which book Grace got. Grace got a book from her, and I got a series. I actually went ahead and bought the whole shebang because as she described there.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah, as she described it, I was like, okay, I gotta get them all, and
Yeah.
I have not read book 2 or 3 yet, but I need to.
They are on Kindle Unlimited. Oh,
that's even
one
better.
thing I did forget to put when I edited this. I'm so sorry. Should I put via just the sexual themes one? I forgot to put that.
Oh, yeah.
Do I need to put violent and graphic in any way? I don't think so.
No.
Oh.
Probably leave.
Okay. I was like, oh shit, I totally forgot to put that in there. I should probably content warning.
A little.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. I fixed it. Okay. but yeah, so in the beginning. Yay, you're back, yeah. So first things first, this is a dark romance. This is a stalker romance. Check the triggers. Check the warnings.
As always.
Mental health is important. It's always important. Just please make sure to check the trigger warnings before you read any books. But with that note,
was Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
And then you meet Annabelle Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm not gonna say who I guess we can introduce
I mean, we can talk about it.
Yeah. So you have Conrad King. Mm-hmm. I always want to call him something else, but don't ask me why. I got too many names in my head.
I think Connor was the first thing I read, and then I was like, nope, that does not say Connor. That says Conrad. Never.
Yeah.
That's also my speed reading. So.
That makes sense.
So yeah. The main character starts out, you learn that she is an LPN, which is licensed practitioner nurse. I believe it is known in the beginning that she likes to work with specific patients, like elderly patients. Yeah. She works more closer to like a nursing home type thing. It seemed like to me. I could have read it wrong.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got was. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I kind of got different vibes at whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. But let's see. And you.
Oh. I really think this is what we need to do next time we all get together. Is her comment about making a drinking game out of watching scary movies. You know, when somebody trips and falls and running away from killers in movies. She's like, and then she got really drunk because, you know, it always happens.
It literally
trip and fall.
Literally after like 20 minutes in any scary movie, there's always air to trip over. You know, that darn air.
Yeah. I thought that was like one of the first few pages.
Yeah.
That, and I was like, you know what? That would be pretty fun.
It would. That would actually be really funny. That'd be really funny. It'd be interesting. You know what movie we should do it on? Scream.
That'd be great.
That'd be hilarious.
You would be so
wasted by the end of that movie. Probably by the middle of the movie. Yeah. Because it's in the beginning.
What movie are we watching again?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's a Scream mask. Wait, which edition is this? Oh my god, yeah. We would be fucking gone.
That'd be great. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my thoughts, like, I literally had to pause during that part of and I'm like, you know what? That's great. Like, if I've ever seen a good drinking game for movies, that's it right there. I love horror movies. I love scary movies. I'm always like, really? That's what you do? Or like they don't finish killing the killer. Comes back, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Same. Yeah. Especially at the end. Well, no. They died at the end of Scream. No, they didn't.
I haven't watched all of them.
I've watched it at Halloween, and I already forgot. I just remember they both looked really good, so that's what I remember. But
But anyways, back to the book.
Anyway, back to the book. Sorry.
Like squirrel movement. But those were my
down
thoughts
the rabbit
in
hole.
The book when I read that, and I was like, you know what? Squirrel over here, squirrel over there.
Gotta go a little all over the place.
But yeah, she was definitely harder on herself.
Oh yeah.
Describing herself, like
yeah,
was ordinary, never caught anybody's eye, people pleaser.
She was heavily a people pleaser. I did get that vibe from her.
Yeah.
She is in a relationship in the beginning of this. Sort of.
Yes.
Sort of.
Well, I think she's already broken up with him when the story happened.
He's kicking her out at that time when it starts. Like, she's at work and she gets home and he's just like, okay, so you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
I believe.
So her ex-boyfriend is Eric.
Yes.
And he made me so angry throughout the...
He did. He pissed me
off.
Like,
he was mentally abusive to her.
Mm-hmm.
And just the whole time.
The whole time!
Half the things she was saying, I'm just like, why? Why did you even put up with that? But again, she was a people pleaser. Like,
yeah.
I almost got the vibe she could have better. You know what I mean?
A part of me thinks, like, the people pleaser part of her also comes from what he did to her.
Mm-hmm.
On top of that, like, I feel like her very, very people pleasing nature was just it stems from the abusive relationship that she was in with him.
Yeah,
because he was. I want to throw hands with the motherfucker.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think he ever really was physically abusive, but he definitely verbal, like verbal, beat her into the ground.
Yeah, definitely.
When they broke up, or he kicked her out, she asked him why they never hung out with friends anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And he told her because she wasn't intelligent.
Yes.
Like, I don't remember if it ever said what he did for a job, or if he even had one. I remember, like, he was playing games or something with friends, or movies or something. I couldn't remember, but it never said what he did as far as I can remember.
Yeah, he wasn't
like, you tell
this, like, miraculous.
You say she wasn't intelligent? She's like a nurse.
Yeah.
And the schooling you have to do to go through to be a nurse, like, you say she's not intelligent? Maybe
Trust me, it's brutal. I know for a fact, it's brutal.
I'm like, so, he was really...
He was not a good guy. And karma does bite you in the ass, though.
Yeah, karma really does.
Karma does really bite you in the ass.
Let's meet Todd.
Yeah, so I do. What happens is she is going home one day from work to her apartment, her dingy apartment, after breaking up with Eric, and there is Todd waiting. He gave me shivers every time he was mentioned. He gave me shivers. I knew in the beginning, because, like, I will not lie to you, I did not read the back of this book. I did not read the back of the book. I did not know what this book was about. So, in the beginning, when Todd was mentioned, I was like, please do not tell me this is the male main character. Please do not tell me this is the male main character. He is giving me the ick right now. And I was like, thank God. It is not. It is not.
Yeah. He's not, thankfully. But he is definitely her neighbor, and he's creepy, and...
Yeah. Very, very sends a shiver down your spine, because you can sense the ick in the room with you. Because it's just... Ugh. He was just...
And we see more of Todd throughout the book. Like,
you do.
He does some crazy things. And I'm like, I mean, technically not, but still, like, yeah, I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, no. Every time his name was mentioned, a shiver.
I got the same vibe. Sure. Just
and
like, but like you, like, she told me a little bit about the book, but of course didn't go into detail. And I was like you, I'm like, you hear Todd, and you're like, please, because you know,
like,
because of the cover, it's a stalker romance. So like you, Todd was mentioned. I was like, ew, no, please don't.
yeah, no, please, no, not at all. And whenever I realized it wasn't, I was like, oh thank God. And like, obviously bumps into a wall figure, and
yeah,
in
literally,
escaping,
like, smack.
Yeah, smacks right into the wall, aka the chest of Conrad King.
But she doesn't know it yet.
But she doesn't know it yet. But she smacks right into him. Todd disperses into his little gremlin hole of his home, I assume. And a part of me thought Todd did not live there. Like, she believed he was her neighbor, and like he just creepily just hid in like an abandoned apartment. Like, a part of me was like,
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
No, yeah. So that's what I was
like, especially because like he was outside half the time. Like when she went to go run or whatever. Like,
yeah, he was like
across the street a few times, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, that's why I was like, does he really live in that other apartment? Or is it an abandoned apartment and he just breaks in and makes it...
That's a good thought.
Like, that is something. Because,
because she does say he's her neighbor, but I don't think if she ever actually sees him at, like, a door, it's always, like, in the lobby
or outside.
Her door, very...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, very...
I'm sorry, but if I had a Todd where I live, I don't care what, like... Mail me money. Like, I need out of here.
Like, I will take out a loan just to move away from this. I will take out a loan just to move away from this. No, I'm done. No. As soon as a Tad comes up, that's me though. I will go to drastic measures and run. Let's see.
But enough about Todd.
Enough about Todd.
As you see, he gave us the icky feeling.
Very much so. But she ends up in this leave. She ends up going to work. And when she does show up to work, I think he has her work the full day before calling her into the office. Sure. Yeah.
Or it was at least halfway through the day.
Yeah. And so has her work the day, and then he ends up her boss ends up calling her into the office and states she had 3 complaints against her, and she never got any complaints.
Right.
And they ended up firing
3
her.
complaints meaning
3 complaints.
3 straws, you're out.
Yeah, 3 strikes, you're gone. And I left a comment on the note that you had left. I believed her ex-boyfriend did it at first. I believed her ex-boyfriend was like, you know what? Fuck you. You want to break up with me? I'm going to ruin your life. And made her lose her job.
I thought it was Todd.
Okay. I can see
because I'm like, her boyfriend broke up with her. Like, get out of my life.
That's valid. Yeah.
Why would he mess? So to me, I thought it was Todd. That way she was like, didn't have anywhere to run to. Or she was around more.
That's a good point. That is a good point, yeah.
So I thought it was Todd.
Yeah.
100. I thought it was Todd who got her fired.
Yeah. And I do want to say before we get any further, this book did not go the route I thought it was going to go.
No.
This book, I did not know how this was going to end. I did not know where I was going. I didn't know what was happening when I went into this book. I went into this book thinking, okay, this is going to be like the typical, like, dark romance stalker thing like I'm used to when I read my books. And I was like, no, this is the complete opposite of what I thought.
which is a good thing because
yes,
we read a lot of books.
We do read a lot of books. I'm already at 15
books, like
this
the book
year.
I just finished, like nothing against it, but I don't even remember the title of it. But it reminded me of so many books I read recently that I'm like, even though my friend was like, it was her favorite book of the year last year, I'm like, I get enough care because it's almost like it was the same story over and over. I'm like, it was predictable. Mm-hmm. I'm like, okay, I finished it, but I'm like, I probably won't continue it because it's just so predictable. Yeah, this one wasn't. Like, I thought I knew where it was going,
and then it went, yeet!
And it
went out the window.
I finished this book pretty quickly, and like when I finished it, I'm like, Shelby, hurry it up! I need
the thing, and the thing is right now I'm going through the Rena Kent universe, so I legit one book after another. I'm almost to book 20 in the Rena Kent universe, and she's like, please finish it, please finish it, please finish it, and I'm like, okay, I will put everything to the side and go here, because I was trying to read this as close to this date as possible so that everything would be fresh on the brain. And so
but I didn't want to have to binge it like I did the other book. I waited too long, and then one Saturday I had to like binge it hours before.
and I won't lie, I can't. Side note, I did get the email confirmation. Book 2 for the Crimson Run will be at the end of this year or beginning of next year to come out. I got the email, and Crimson Run is being turned into an audiobook.
That's exciting.
I know. I texted her. I told her I was so happy. Anyway, back to the
book.
thing. Okay, so I have ADHD. So scroll moments do happen. Okay.
They have it even without ADHD.
Oh, Kendall's like, yes! Yes, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Let's see. She did say potential romance in the second book.
Ooh.
So.
Exciting. Okay.
Yes. Anyway, back to this. So, thank you for that scroll moment. No problem. All right.
So we meet Allison,
which is
friend and coworker.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see her throughout the book.
Yeah, you do see her. She's a very close friend of the female main character, and I will say I do love the name of the female main character. I do love Annabelle because I love my Annabelle. I have a cat named Annabelle. Squirrel. And but her friend Allison, I really liked her. Really liked her. And when
be a good drinking buddy.
Oh yeah, definitely a good drinking buddy. And she leaves after, and she goes to take her dog to the dog park after losing her job, because as one does, you let your dog go run. And there's a wanted LPN to look after an elderly woman. Wanted, like, job listing at the dog park.
Yeah, it was like a bulletin board flyer, which kind of makes sense if it's like the community center of a park. Like, that's kind of what I was seeing when I mentioned that.
Yeah,
I mean, how convenient.
Yeah.
You find a flyer. Right after.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, here we go.
I was like, this is kind of sus, man. But
I wrote too good, to be true feeling. Like, okay, this is where the stalker comes in. It's either Todd or somebody.
Yeah, it's either Todd or like somebody off of the way radar that we never picked up in the first 30 pages of this. But anyway, but yes, her dog's name is, I said Hayzel for some reason.
I was thinking Hachi, but
Hachi?
It's not Hachi.
It's not Hachi or Hassi?
Yeah, well, I don't think so, because there is a movie called spelled out. That's what I was. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
H-A-I.
Yeah,
So
I
don't know
just
how
said
to-
Hasey.
Close
I
enough.
know
Better
I'm
than
wrong
mine.
because there is no E in there. I know I'm wrong, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. But that is Hasey. I want to say Hassie.
Yeah.
It could be Hassie.
Anyway,
The dog is elderly. So, gotta let the dog go to the dog park, stretch legs, and there is the help wanted poster. And so she sends her resume
through an email.
And is called, I think, like that same day when the resume is submitted.
I think it's like really, I think she got an interview before she went home. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm pretty sure it was that quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very quick response. It's also very
it's very sus. Like, a lot of this is sus. And in the moment, I'm like, oh, this is so good for her. And I'm like, why is this so convenient? And it's
too good to be true.
Yeah, it's very fast paced too. It is very fast paced with how all of this is going.
We're not even at page 30 yet. Like, we're at like page 30 because I wrote page 30 stresses on how the interview will go. Like, has like paragraphs of like worrying, like, will she do a good impression? Like, things like that, which is very true. Like, we all worry about interviews.
Noted. I will say, with only being on 30 and that much has happened, there's 308 pages in this book.
Yeah.
So, a lot happens.
Which is why I have 4 pages of notes.
Yeah. Hopefully, with this new tactic we've come up with, it'll hopefully make it to where you don't have to write 4 pages of notes.
Yeah, and also, I don't want to say everything that goes in a book, because I do want people to read it and not know what's coming. So I think changing it up where we say our impressions of the book and maybe a few special events and stuff that happens, it'll still be spoilers. But I don't want to like go through every, like, this is page 30, this is what happens on page 45. So I want it to be more, you don't know what's happening. So that's why we're changing it up.
Yeah. And I'm so sorry.
Hey, I was coughing.
No, I'm yawning and coughing. It's been a thing. So,
this is when we meet officially
meet Conrad King.
He is. I just called him.
Yeah. He is dressed to the nines in a suit. He is obviously good looking, muscles, all the 9 yards, drool worthy, kind of good looking.
Mm-hmm.
And he interviews Annabelle for getting the job.
He doesn't even interview her.
That's my thing.
No questions were asked.
That's my thing.
He was like, okay, when can you start?
Exactly. Like, she's the first person. And like, in my brain at this moment, it's like, this is your elderly mother that somebody is taking care of, and you're not going to ask more questions to...
Yeah, and like, he didn't even introduce her to his elderly mom. I was very, very suspicious of this, because I even wrote suspicious.
Yeah, you wrote suspicious.
I'm like, the fact that you didn't ask her any questions, it's your mom. I knew if I was hiring somebody to take care of my elderly mom who's like in a coma, like, you would have to go through a background check, like, question.
You would have to go through like a vigorous, like,
references.
Everything. Yeah.
But, she immediately gets the job.
Yeah, immediately gets the job, and when she gets the job, he goes, okay, so can you move in tomorrow? And she's
I think it was like tonight. Like, he was like, go get your stuff.
Yeah, go get your shit and come back. Go get your shit, come back. And she's like, wait a minute. Like, that's when she goes, hold on, I have a dog. Like, can I bring my dog? And he's like, yeah, just don't let the dog bite me and we're good. Like, he's like, cool with it.
Very suspicious. Like, before you ask somebody to move in, like, you should ask questions, but nothing.
Yeah.
But she knows that he's the stranger she bumped in.
Yes.
And she gets really angry that he does not recognize.
Yes, he plays like I've never seen you before card.
Yeah, as the readers know, like I think it was like the next chapter, he remembers her, and he find it, I think, funny or something that she got so annoyed or how like, I think he could sense like she was mad about it, and he thought it.
Yep, and it's so. In all of that, she does go back to her apartment to go pack her bags and go to this house because, you know, you just go live at a stranger's house after a stranger asks you to go live at the house, because that is totally a thing. And and when she gets back, Todd is hiding under the tree when she goes up there. Goes up there and does all of that, packs her bag. Todd's a creep.
Yep.
We've already established Todd's a creep.
Very creepy.
And she then, after packing, goes back to the house. I believe she has a phone call with her mom.
I don't remember that part. I know she does leave Hachi and she comes back for him later or something. But yeah, like, I don't think she brings Hachi the first time she like comes to pack up things. I think she gets them later. At least that's what I wrote. But yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I think you're right. I think she had someone. Who,
yeah, because I believe it was her mom, because her mom was like, that seems too good to be true. You don't know this man, and you don't know what he is. She's like, it's fine. I'm just taking care of his elderly mother. I'm staying in this room, and it's fine. And she's like, I can leave if I feel in danger in any way. So and I do believe she does bring Hassie back with her to.
Yeah, at some point she does.
Yeah, she brings the
Has
dog.
another run-in with
Todd,
Mr. Creepy.
Yeah,
I think this is the first time he actually grabs her, like, grabs her wrist. He's trying to get in the car. Yeah, and he actually threatens the dog, like, he bites me, I'll kill him.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Really?
You kill my dog, I'm gonna kill
Yeah, you touch my dog. Oh, any piece of fur on that head, I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So that, after that run-in with Todd, she basically thinks to herself in that time, like, thank God, at least I'm getting away from this. Like,
yeah,
he's a little creepy, and I'm happy at least I'm not going to be in the apartment with him. Like,
honestly, I was like, it's all suspicious, like him moving in. But honestly, I think I would be like her and be like, yeah, fine. I get away from Todd. Get away from crappy apartment complex, bad part of town, because that's the vibe I got. It's like not the best part of town.
Exactly.
And yeah, it might seem too good to be true, but it's like, what are your other options? She didn't have enough money to move somewhere else.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure she says, like, can't do anything.
Yeah. So she's like, honestly, it's best get away from the creep, go live in a nice area, a nice house, and all I gotta do is take care of a woman in a coma.
And easy enough when you're a nurse, you know? Exactly.
Easy money. And I think he gives her like her no, he doesn't do that till later. I was like, nope, that was later. So she does get back to the house, and I see you made a little quote here that made you laugh.
Oh yeah. This quote I was rolling on the floor laughing on it. His jeans are hugging his large thighs. I don't blame them either. I'd be hugging them if I had a chance.
Yep.
And I was like, yes, me too.
Yes. There's another one that made me laugh. It was about him making her like a little nervous, and he was like, I do, and he like smirks with a full on cheese fest, like, crap, that wasn't in my head. Like, it's very like the inner monologue of her is funny throughout this whole thing. Like, you can definitely tell it's like, wait, did I say that out loud, or did I say that like,
I know, I found that her, oh wait, and there's a couple times where she's like, she thought, said it inside her head, and
yeah,
answers her, I actually said that out loud. Like, it was,
yes,
it was great.
but
like,
there's some sticky notes where I'm like, it's like, hang on, let me get to it. There's like one on this page, and then I turn the page, oh look, there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
there were a lot of moments I was just laughing through this.
Mine's pretty filled with like,
holy shit,
just everywhere.
Holy shit! I need to get your sticky note.
Notes come from?
I need to get your sticky note method, because I do shitty sticky notes or sticky things. I'm still learning.
Do, like, yellow for like important information. I do blue for like, anything that I'm like, that might be handy to know later. Like,
yeah.
And I do pink for like stuff I really loved, and then
I always do the darker.
I kind of ran out of one color, and I ended up doing like green and blue and all kinds of colors. And I was like, you know what? We're just gonna figure it out.
Yeah. I do the dark colors, super dark colors, like this one. And like if I have like a blue, it's the darkest blue. Green darkest, pink darkest, and those are my spicy, because it's like it's like spicy time. That's what it's for. So yeah. But anyway, we go back to I actually marked chapter 8's point of view for him.
Point of view, yeah.
Because it's like she will,
which made me question what what he's doing. If you want to read the,
it started here for me, because I was like, ooh, who is this guy? Is the quote in that is, she will be completely and utterly mine, and maybe, just maybe, that will finally quiet the ghost that keeps me up at night. So my first thought when I started reading his point of views, because that's when they really started, is who is this guy? What is he? Because you throughout this have no idea what he does. You never get anything other than like one page little like inner monologue this long for his chapter, and then it goes to her. It keeps you in complete mystery about him the whole time, and I think that's why I enjoyed this, because I could not tell you what was happening next, like what was gonna happen next. I started getting suspicious around this time though with him. Like, I was like, okay, what is his intentions with her? Like,
right,
like, is she like, does he hate her ex-boyfriend and he thinks getting to her ex-boyfriend will fix something? Like, I started going the route of my other books with this. Like, there's always a connection.
I do too, especially that quote, like, with the ghost of the past, like, so to speak. And I'm like,
yes. So like my inner thoughts were at this time just like, okay, did her ex-boyfriend piss him off? Like, did he do something and now he's using her as the revenge for this family?
I never thought about that.
So I was like, okay, let me keep going. And obviously I started getting sucked in pretty heavily in certain parts. But I was like, I mean, Eric was lazy, but it was also like, what, we don't know much about Eric. So
right.
What,
and we don't know much about Conrad either. Like,
no.
King, like, you think the way he dresses, talks like big executive, like that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm like
almost runs a whole company.
Yes, like
but
almost
also
like
pulling things from other books, like.
Exactly. I was like, okay, let me go to my, like, I just got finished reading Chaotic, and I just got finished reading all of these like Rena Kent's books are just like the Lord series almost, like a little knocked down from that. But it's one of those things for me. I'm like, okay, I'm reading these books on the side, and I'm seeing a pattern in these books just like this one. But
it made you think you know where it's going.
Exactly. I was like, okay, I think I know where this is going. And I'm like, okay, let me keep reading. I got to get to the end of the book. Like, I'm like, oh my God, okay, cliche. Like, all right.
But it's one of my favorite tropes.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely mine too.
So that's why I'm like, instantly bought all 3 books. I'm like,
yeah.
Head me like, it's fine. Even if they are.
He may not wear a mask, but I mean.
It would be better if you wore a mask.
Yeah, it would be better.
That's
definitely better in a mask. Anyway. Like you said,
she's
below that
room.
Yeah, like what ghost does he have? She's given a room. She goes to it, unpacks.
Says it's the only key to that room is what she will have. But I instantly like, there's no way he would do that.
I literally read that, went bullshit.
Like, yeah, no, that's like, it made her feel better, which I get it.
Yeah,
but I'm like there's no way you gave
giving
this
her.
Girl.
It felt like giving her that false sense of security. That false sense of security, and I'm like, ugh, you booty
and
hole.
She fell for it,
and she, she's a gullible people pleaser. Gullible people.
And I felt so bad throughout the book. I'm like,
I did.
Why would you believe this? Like, he instantly hired you. Like,
yeah,
it's what gives me like not as bad as Todd Ick, but
no,
I'm like,
yeah, I'm not getting shivers, but also,
I mean, all because he's hot doesn't mean you should like ignore the fact.
Okay, you know what? That is totally valid. That is totally valid in your reasoning for that. But let me just put this out here. Put a mask on and make him shirtless and have muscles with tattoos.
I mean, instant, do whatever you want.
Take me. That's what I'd be doing. I have a problem.
Fine.
I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. They probably return us. It's fine. Anyway.
Take her back, she's weird.
Take her back, she's weird. I worry for anybody who kidnaps a book talk girly.
I know, right?
They're fucked. Literally and figuratively.
Handcuff me? That's fine.
That's fine.
I could be into that kink too, you know. Goodness, Shelby.
I don't
things like that when Shelby's drinking.
Oh man, yeah, no. It'd be like I don't like the van part, but I'll deal.
Yeah,
let's see.
So she goes to the grocery store.
Yep.
Stock up.
Yep.
And she stocks up on necessities.
Yep.
Plus more.
Feels like she's being watched.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, is it Todd or is it?
Yep, that's
King?
what I think. Yep.
Like, I was thinking Todd because King never gave her the unsafe stock. So I thought it was Todd, but I think she was like having trouble reaching something on a high shelf, and then he just shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I thought it was funny because, like, I say she was buying the necessities. She was buying lube and condoms along with, snacks, stuff like that. But I'm like,
I mean, lubes and condoms are a necessity.
Well, that's what I said. Necessities, like.
Yeah. Yep, definitely. I mean, you're at a grocery store. There's everything there.
Yeah.
And I mean, and you put here that she flirts with him while she drinks her coffee, and I wouldn't be embarrassed because honestly, he doesn't do anything to make her feel embarrassed. He's just like, okay, this is what you're getting. That's fine. I mean, noted
Right.
he has taken notice of what you have grabbed and gotten, but other than that, it's not that embarrassing. Let's see.
So this next quote I found awesome as well. It's so sorry. So she goes, "Thank you for the coffee. It really hit the spot."
And Conrad goes, "I can hit that spot much better, Miss Annabelle."
I mean, their banter throughout this whole book was absolutely
top
amazing.
tier. It was top
Chef's
tier.
kiss. Like, I loved it.
It
like,
was
comments like this was throughout the whole book, and I was like, okay. Which is why there's a lot of pink, like, in my book. And I'm just like, I love it.
Yeah, there's so much. There's so much. The banter is probably what kept me hooked in the most throughout the whole book.
And it's really hard to write good banter. I feel like.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, on some books, I'm like, hey, you're overdoing it. Like, you're trying.
Yeah.
This book,
it was just like a side glance. It was like
trying.
It was like off to the side type of thing. It was like, all right, you're gonna get a little witty banter right here, and then we're gonna move on with the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, just like half the time I was thinking like, man, like his little like quick remarks on things. I'm like, I can barely talk half the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
It was love the banter between Conrad and even between like Allison and her, you know, throughout the book, like the banter between all the characters was really
good. Yeah, it was great. And like you said, I love when the banter is not too much, but I do like how the wittiness is met. Like it's kept up with. One isn't better than the other. It's equal on that.
Yeah.
And loved it.
Yeah, she dished it out as much as he dished it out half. I mean, maybe he was a little bit more at the beginning. But she definitely held her own, and I'm like, go girl.
Yeah.
Like she knew what she wanted. Like
exactly.
She might have been a little slower at wanting it or acting upon it, I guess is a better word.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he tells her he won't touch her until she asks.
Yep.
Which is something pretty common in a lot of these dark romance books. I do enjoy to a point, but sometimes I'm like, just take control. Like, just do it already. Like, but he does say This is the part I don't know. So she ends up spying on Conrad later.
Yeah.
And she sees something in the dark. This is where I started to think, is there another stalker that we don't know about?
Yes. This is...
Is it Todd? Is it Eric? Is it what? I'm like, throughout the whole book, I'm like, who was that? Like, at the grocery store when she felt unsafe, it was Conrad that was making her feel safe.
Yes.
I think it's someone else.
Yeah.
And that's the vibe I still get. Like, still think there's another stalker.
Yes, I agree with you. I feel like there is something else, but I will tell you my thoughts at the end of who it is.
Okay. Yeah, because honestly,
I have some thoughts, but here my thing is, like, when I read stuff like this, I am trying in every way, shape, and form to find the solution to the end the whole time, and unfortunately that's just how my brain works. So when I have shows and I have things in books and stuff like that, like the Lord series, I still can't figure out the end. I still to this day cannot. The Rena Kent stuff, I cannot figure out the end. I know guaranteed that they're going to be together in the end.
Reading.
Exactly. Like, so when you get those, for some reason, my palate cleanser is a stinking hockey romance books, but I know how they're going to end. I don't know what's going to happen from one into the other, but I know this is how it's going to end. There was only one, I can't remember which one it was, that threw me off in the end. And it wasn't a hockey romance. It was perfect chemistry.
I think I know what's...
It was perfect chemistry that did it.
There's been a few that I'm like, wow, that did not go how I thought it was. Like, they didn't end up together, and I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah. Perfect chemistry in the end. They still end up together, but he disappears, and I think he's dead, so I'm like, okay, she's gonna move on, and it turns out he did a whole 180 with his life. And 6 months later, it's
don't need to read.
Definitely a young adult that I thoroughly enjoy and will read again every year. But that's one thing with this, is that shadowy figure. I think I may know who it is.
I'm anxious to see who you think, because maybe it'll click for me that way. Because I'm like I was telling Kendall, like, I really think it didn't answer all the questions I had. Like, I really think
this book gave
stalker.
me more questions.
It did. And also, like, I don't want to spoil the end, but there's a few things that I'm like, how can you guess it? Like,
yeah.
It was still really, like, I love this book and I will continue it. But
I'm
like,
it's all on Kindle
Unlimited. I'll say my
I'm gonna
thoughts later when we get closer to what actually happened. But yeah, so.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So they start having pretty good feelings for them, each other, of course.
As one does.
And then you have the bath
page
scene.
100.
The bath scene.
Yeah.
You know. So she takes a bath. I don't remember how he ends up in the room. Like, he's on the bed, she's in the bath, and they basically.
Yeah.
But I don't remember how.
Hold on, because
why he goes.
I have that marked.
Yeah, I take good notes sometimes, and I'm like missing the thing. Like, I don't remember.
Hey, I went to page
I read it about a month ago.
Yeah, I read this not too long ago.
Not that it really matters. So, like, they end up in the ring.
Oh, here we go. So they're chasing each other. So, it's basically, he walks up the stairs to catch up to me. I like you being nervous. Let's see here. He starts telling her, now get up there before I break my promise, which is not touching her without her consent, basically. And she literally runs up the stairs as if I'm being chased, full of nerves and excitement. My heart race. I enter my room, go right over to the tub and turn it on. It fills quickly. I haven't looked over to Mr. Conrad to see what he's doing yet, and I'm still nervous. So he follows her into her room and just lays on her bed while she goes in the tub. Then proceeds to join her.
But they never touch each other.
No, they just stare at each other.
Yeah. So, to this point, they still have not touched.
They haven't touched each other, but they have watched each other. That's a thing. That's a thing. Huh? You cut out.
I said I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I mean, it happens. People do it.
So she ends up having a girl day with Allison.
Yes.
I don't remember what all they do. End up at the club.
And I think they...
I think nails done.
No. This is when she asked for... This is when she asked him about the job.
Oh. Yeah, because at this point, I don't think she's ever actually seen the elderly woman.
That's the thing.
He keeps saying, tomorrow, next week. But then she's like, hey, I'm running out of money.
You're gonna start on Monday. You're gonna start here. You're gonna start here. She goes, okay, well, I'm running out of money. I need to do this. So he gives her her first check. And
without actually working yet.
Yeah, exactly. And so, which, mind you, till this point, I have said we have not seen a mother in this whole time. And then as soon as I think
you hear about her.
You hear about her. He talks about her. He's like, oh, I have the doctor with her because she's ill right now. That's why. He doesn't have her sit because she's ill. And so a primary care physician is treating her. Yes. So she takes that as, okay, well then I'll just, get situated and everything here, like whatever. But he gives her the first payment. Has not worked yet, by the way. And she takes that and tells Allison, let's go have a girls' day and let's go drinking. Money, I'll pay for it. And so I think they go like do mani-pedis, coffee, and they go get drinks. And I think she ends up getting drunk.
Yeah, she's definitely buzzed. I don't know if she's completely drunk, but she starts dancing.
Yeah.
And you know how it is at the club with your girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
And someone
like
comes
I go
up
to the
behind
club.
her, and at first she's like liking it, like grooving, and grinding, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then she starts to feel unsafe.
And
So I wrote, is this Conrad? But I know it's not, because then all of a sudden the weight of the mysterious guy behind her is gone. Conrad's. So I'm like, okay, there's definitely another person.
Yeah, that's when
that makes her feel unsafe.
Yes. So
which is a Todd.
Well, so it's either Todd.
I don't think it's Todd.
I don't either.
I feel like Todd's like not that
deep
assertive. Like, I know he grabs her at one point in time, but he like doesn't follow through. Like, not that he should, but like he gives up and moves away or leaves her alone. So I'm like, who is this guy that's making her feel so unsafe?
Yeah. So and my thing is like the whole time I'm like, okay, it could be Todd. It could be Todd. But there could
it could be.
And it could be. Then I was thinking about it, and as we get further into this, I can obviously tell you what my thoughts are in this. But I feel like around this time there's a third stalker after her. I'm like, okay, girl, what golden shit do you have around you to have all of
right,
these
and she calls herself so ordinary, like no one sees her, and like she's got Todd, and then like Eric, like Eric still likes her,
Eric,
which we find out later, but I'm like, just, and then she's got this like super like almost rich, like powerful guy after her now, and then who is this other figure?
And then you got guy number 3, who makes an appearance potentially. Who knows?
Right. So I'm like, okay, gotta see where this goes.
But
Conrad takes her home.
Yeah,
and this is when the first time
all
she
of
asks
that
him kiss her.
Yep. And she thinks to herself, put a label on me and call me yours, sir. And I'm like, yes,
I'm like,
sir.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. Let's see.
So I think right after, I don't remember if they actually have during this time or if they just kiss and things. I didn't write that. But again, she wakes up in the middle of the night with the dog growling. Who says she never growls without their it's a growly dog. It's not a barky dog. And she gets a really yucky feeling. But I think she like goes to the bathroom and comes back, and she notices the door is open.
Yeah.
She did not open it. So I'm like, okay, somebody else has a key. I didn't get the feeling that it was King. I got a feeling, of course, because it's someone else. I don't think at this point the dog would be growling somebody that he's
met.
The dog's usually in the room. I think she really never lets the dog out of the room too often, but like,
no,
I'm pretty sure King and the dog knows each other, and I really don't think the dog would be growling over.
Yeah, and after this, King has been in the room, so obviously the dog has seen King, so he knows who he is. So
Right.
obviously, the dog is not going to growl at somebody that they know. And so I I think, and this is where it started really grinding into me. There was a third stalker. There was seriously a third stalker. And
which this next part makes me think maybe it was Eric the whole time.
Yes. Yes.
Or at least part of the time.
Yes.
Because he ends up texting her.
Yeah.
Right? Like shortly after this, like she wakes up the next morning and she gets a text from Eric saying, "Hey, come over. It's an emergency."
Yep.
And dummy her
goes over there. Yeah, goes over there. And
I'm pretty sure like she's talking to her friend Allison or maybe her mom before she goes over there or something. I want to say she was like on the phone with someone driving over to his house or their old apartment or whatever it was.
Yep.
And he tells her he wants her back. It wasn't an emergency after all. He wants her back.
Yep. And I sat there and I literally said, I was like, girl, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. Get back with that sleazy piece of shit.
Don't. Mentally abused. Don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
I've been in a relationship like that. It freaking sucks. Don't do it.
Yeah, especially because like on the way there, she has a memory of like Eric telling her to slow down eating because he doesn't want her to get fat. I'm like, why would you even go over there? I don't care. No, I think she thought it was something to do with the apartment being under both of their names. I think that's the reason she thought she needed to go over there, because she had to do something with the apartment. Because I kept thinking, like, why is she even going there? But then I remembered there is a reason she thought legitimately of why he needed her over there. I think it had to do with the apartment, like, maybe being under both of their names or something like that. But
I agree. I thought maybe he was like trying to break the lease or something, and he was like, hey, I need you to come co-sign that I can leave, or put it like, get your name taken off of it so that you're not linked to this anymore. And no,
that's not the case.
Nope,
he wants her back, and
he tries to force himself on her. And
because she said no, like, not about that, which I was like, go girl, like, you don't need that.
Yeah, no, you don't need that toxicity in your life. You do not.
Got Conrad, who likes her. Yeah, kissed at this point. So I'm like, why would she ever?
And obviously, he's treating her with a lot of respect. Obviously. And let's see here.
So she ends up biting him and escaping.
Yes.
I was like, okay, whatever you have to do to get away,
go girl.
But he ends up slapping.
He does.
He does get a slapping.
He does.
I'm like, you need to.
I'm like, you may not want to do that, but okay.
Especially with King around, like, I feel like he's like, I feel like also King is like, obviously he's following her to some point because he goes to the grocery store. He shows up. Like, I really think he's tracking her or following her, but I don't think he's stalker that's stalking her. Like, he's stalking her, but no,
definitely.
He's not the creepy one.
Yeah, no, he's not the creepy one. He's not the one we have to watch out for in this.
Yeah.
But oh man. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to like stay on it, and like we get so far down talking, I'm like, wait, let me scroll.
Yeah, so she ends up finding, I don't remember exactly when, but she ends up finding a box, her hair scrunchie.
Yes,
that she's lost several weeks ago.
Yes.
And so I'm like, okay, how long has he been stalking?
Yep. Finds it with Conrad.
Obviously. Yes, Conrad's
finds it
house.
With Conrad. So now that's
I think it was in his room, right? Or something like that. Like
yeah, it was in his room. She finds the box in his room. Because I think he wasn't home and she decided to start exploring the house. And she makes it to his room and she goes in, and of course she starts snooping because that's the logical thing to do. And proceeds to
bored.
find.
And I don't think she's working as a, which maybe she started.
No, she hasn't started working yet.
Yeah, and I'm like, what else is she gonna do?
We made it over halfway through this book, and this bitch has yet to work.
But getting paid.
And it's getting paid. Can I have that life?
Can I have that job?
Please. Can I have that job? I would love that job.
She does end up noting that things.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm like, okay, who's actually doing this? Putting things in certain spots and then finding them somewhere.
Yes.
So I'm like, I really don't know who was actually.
So that is.
I didn't get the vibe it was King.
That's where I started getting really confused because I was like, okay, you're
like her badge would be moved or this would be moved.
Like she had the same place she'd always put her badge or her purse or anything, and it'd be in a whole different spot. And it's like, okay, so why is somebody picking up her badge and moving it? Why are we moving this and stuff? So I'm like, okay, I'm a little confused.
Yeah,
I'm a little confused on what's going on here.
But she stays, continues with her day to day.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, you don't have anywhere else to go. Because I think at this point she already turned in her apartment. I don't think she has the apartment still.
No,
like that's the vibe I got. Like she didn't have anywhere else.
But she did have the option of going home to her parents too. She just doesn't want to go home to her parents.
Yeah.
Yet. Let's see.
So she ends up taking her dog for a walk.
Yes.
I guess there was a trail behind the house.
Yes.
She remembers specifically locking her door.
Before leaving.
Granted, she thinks she's the only one with the key, which bullshit. So they go on a walk. I think she ends up falling asleep.
Yeah, she ends up like
for a while,
taking Hayzel off of the leash, letting the dog roam, which the dog is old.
Right, it's not going to go very far.
It's not going to go very far.
I think it was a bit. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And when she wakes up, the dog is gone.